I got some yummy. I got some yummy chocolate. I got some yummy chocolate. I got. What the fuck, dude? Oh, okay. What if Ralsei but real? A mint chocolate bite. Very yummy. Alright. Oh, gross. I already sat through this.
We've done what we could for Garrus.
Yeah.
The doc's corrected with
Nobody would give me a mirror. How bad is it?
Hell,
What the
Garrus,
hell?
Probably.
Yeah. And then we got beaches to talk to. Morden.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Sounds good. Have to say you run this ship tight, and we're getting things done. We keep on track and maybe we'll figure this out. I hope so. I'm not looking forward to the debrief if it all goes to hell. Is there something specific? Or are you just checking in?
I like to know my crew. Forget procedure. Tell me about yourself.
Informal, huh? Everything's in my file. Ex-Alliance like you, no Reapers or anything, but I got swept under the rug too. The more good you do, the less they want to admit that something needed doing.
What led you to Cerberus?
The Alliance sidelined me after Eden Prime. Ended up on a job with Miranda that Cerberus treated like an audition. And here I am.
You don't seem like a results-at-all-costs kind of guy. Cerberus history doesn't bother you?
The Alliance is all politics. Somebody has to take down the bad people. Cerberus keeps that line, I'm on their side.
What was your proudest career moment?
The job I'm proudest of wasn't for the Alliance. Nobody really knows about it. A Batarian group was plotting to release a weaponized virus and kill the Council. Miranda and I stopped it.
Strange that it wasn't bigger news.
The real work doesn't get publicized, you know that. They say it's better that people don't know how fragile the system is or how close the bad guys can get. So, it never happened. Like you and the Reaper. And that's why I'm here.
You look like you came through no worse for wear.
If nothing else, the Alliance trains their people well. Once you live that life, you can't sit around getting fat. You know how it goes. Although I bet Cerberus put you back together better than ever. Get any upgrades?
I'm glad enough they restored me to stock. Couldn't hurt to keep some spare parts handy, though.
I hear that. Your job isn't getting any safer. You know, I used to wonder what the big deal with you was. But now that we're in deep, I'm glad it's not me in the spotlight.
There's no hiding, Jacob. Not for any of us.
Don't worry. This is exactly what I signed on for. If that's all, Commander, I'll get back to my duties. There's a lot to get ready.
I'm gonna beat your ass. Don't care.
Hey, Commander, we got Garrus back. That's great, because he was totally my favorite. With that pole up his ass.
I assume everything is going well up here?
We're just having an argument over personalization of my workspace.
Cerberus regulations are clear, Mr. Moreau. Personalization does not include grease on my bridge cameras.
It's just mad that all its footage of me looks like a dream sequence.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Goddamn, stop looking behind you whenever you run. That's what I hate about this game. It bothers me so much for no reason. It's like, look forward, bro. It's not that hard. Any message at your private terminal.
Earlier when we spoke, you were very open with me. I like that. But I hope I didn't come across as too flirty. I don't want to overstep my bounds.
I want you to
Very
feed my
charming,
fish.
Kelly.
Thank you. The feeling is mutual. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here.
I'm going to get far enough where you feed my fish, and that's it. If that's all you're good for.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
Of course. I'm just finishing an operation report. I'm impressed, Shepard. So far things have gone exceptionally well. As Cerberus operations go, this is one of the best I've been a part of.
Maybe that's because this isn't a Cerberus operation.
Not to you, maybe. But I report directly to the elusive man. And I'm here because he wants me to be. Cerberus gave you a second chance, Commander. Maybe you should do the same for us.
What did Cerberus do that made you so loyal?
I suppose you deserve to know. Do you remember when I told you how I was genetically altered? Well, that wasn't my choice. My father created me. He's a very influential man and extremely controlling. He didn't want a daughter. He wanted a dynasty. I ran away as soon as I was old and brave enough. I went to Cerberus because I knew they could protect me.
You seem capable of defending yourself. Why did you need Cerberus?
My father invested a great deal in his dynasty. It wasn't a matter of just leaving. I knew he would continue to pursue his investments.
I assume that Cerberus approved of your enhanced abilities?
Of course, Cerberus fully endorses anything that advances the cause of humanity. Genetic alterations included. But unlike my father and his own selfish reasons, Cerberus and the elusive man believe in a greater good. They see the bigger picture, and I feel like I have a purpose here.
You talk about yourself like you're just a tool to be used. By your father? By Cerberus?
Maybe. I like to know where I fit in the world. It helps me find meaning in how I was created.
You are who you are, Miranda. You don't need to make excuses for it.
That's easy for you to say. We've both been engineered for greatness, Shepard. The difference is you were great before we rebuilt you. I'm great because of it.
Your spirit and personality are what make you great. It's what makes anyone great.
That's kind of you. I'm not sure I believe you, but thanks for saying it.
Who exactly is your father?
A businessman, but a very wealthy one. It's ironic. My father believed deeply in a human-positive agenda. He donated generously to Cerberus before I joined them. That's how I first heard about Cerberus, through my father's connections.
Who exactly is your father?
A businessman, but a very wealthy one. It's ironic. My father believed... That's how I first heard about Cerberus, through my
switched
father's
around.
connections.
You've told me a lot about your father. What happened to your mother?
I never had one. Most of my genetic material is based on my father's tissue. His Y chromosome was altered with an amalgam of desired traits from various sources. How arrogant can you be? The man is completely egomaniacal. Just another reason I had to get away from him.
Thanks for your time, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Dumb bitch.
Anytime, Commander.
Hi, Rupert. Being named Rupert.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Sure. Just checking the weapon systems. You can never be too careful. I thought I'd seen every weapon in the galaxy in our fight against Saren. Mercenary work showed me otherwise. And now Cerberus rebuilds the Normandy with a few upgrades to boot. I wish we'd joined up with them sooner.
We haven't joined Cerberus. They're funding our mission. That's all.
Relax, Shepard. Just a figure of speech. I can't exactly doubt your judgment. Not after I got my own squad killed.
What did your merc squad do? It didn't sound like you were available for hire.
You saw Omega. It was full of thugs kicking the helpless. I formed my team to kick back. We weren't mercenaries. At least nobody was paying us. We made money by taking down slavers, pirates, or gangs that went too far.
It sounds like you were just another gang.
Then I'm saying it wrong. We didn't shake anyone down. No civilian casualties, that was our rule. Every member of my team had lost someone to Omega's gangs. We weren't out to get rich. We were out to make those bastards think twice before murdering someone in the street.
Doesn't sound like you made any friends with the gangs.
I got 3 separate merc bands to work together to take me down. My manager at CSEC would be impressed. It was simple. We'd hit their shipments, disrupt activities, get under their skin, make them angry. They'd come charging right into our well-prepared kill zone, crossfire and snipers, clean and surgical. They never stood a chance.
How'd you end up fighting mercenaries here on Omega?
I went back to CSEC after the Normandy was destroyed, but with all the rebuilding at the Citadel, there was too much chaos for me to really help. Omega was filled with criminals nobody else could touch, and there was no red tape to slow me down. It was a perfect fit. People here needed someone to believe in, someone to stand up to the local thugs.
That explains how you started. How'd you end up with a squad?
Not too different from how you formed your squad to fight Saren, actually. You prove that you get things done, and people join up. Mercs who wanted to atone. Security consultants tired of playing by the rules. I gave them hope. And now they're dead. Shows what I know.
Tell me about your squad.
There were 12 of us, including me. Former military operatives, CSEC agents, the usual. Had a Solarian explosives expert. Pretty sure he'd spent time in the Special Tasks group. My tech expert was a Batarian, believe it or not. Not the friendliest guy, but he could hack any system ever built.
How did those mercenary gangs take down your team?
It was my own damn fault. One of my people betrayed me. A Turian named Sidonis. He drew me away just before the mercs attacked my squad. Then he disappeared. Everyone except me is dead because of him. And because I didn't see it coming.
I'm not sure I understand. What happened exactly?
Sidonis asked for my help on a job. When I got to the meeting point, nobody was there. By the time I got back to our hideout, the mercs had killed all but 2 of my squad. And they didn't last long.
Are you sure it was a betrayal? Maybe they took Sidonis out first.
No. I put out feelers with some old contacts. He booked transport off Omega just before the attack. He also cleared out his private accounts before he left. He sold me out and ran.
Do you know where Sidonis is now?
No. His trail vanishes after he leaves Omega, but I'll keep hunting. I lost my whole team except for Sidonis. One day I'll find him and correct that. Thanks for coming by, Shepard. I've got some things to take care of.
What a lad. Oh god.
How may I help you, Commander?
I have a present for you, Doc.
Drink the stumpish.
Sarah's ice brandy? You didn't. Thank you. I always regretted not opening that original bottle when I still could. I won't make the same mistake again. Why don't we open this bottle right here, right now, you and me?
You crack open the bottle. I'll get the glasses.
I thought Alenko's biotic display might have broken Jenkins' back, but Jenkins pops up and yells, "That was awesome!" Oh, Jenkins. Soldiers like him make the Alliance great. Cerberus lacks the same enthusiasm.
With your service record, you could have gotten a tour of duty on any Alliance ship. Why'd you really leave?
Maybe it's less about leaving and more about staying. As a military doctor, I mostly treat people who are in bad shape. Often they die. And if I can help them, they move on. Either way, they leave.
Don't you have any friends or family?
No, not lacking friendship. Just stability. Jeff, Joker will always have Vrolic syndrome. He would never admit it, but he needs my help, and he always will. I wish it weren't, but sadly, it's true.
Treating Joker gives you a kind of stability.
So does this ship, even if it's a copy. Or, hell, maybe it's you. Shepherd. Our immovable center. A place for a person to stop and catch her breath. Or maybe I'm just happily drunk. Would it hurt if it was simple like that for once?
Here's to simply being happily drunk.
I'll drink to that.
Bruh. Oh, fuck. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do.
I've got green across...
You're the best, Commander. We just got those FBA couplings installed. Now we only have to calibrate every week instead of every day. We're thinking about celebrating our newfound free time with some Skillian 5 poker. Want to join us?
Come on, Kenneth. The commander doesn't want to play cards with grease monkeys like us.
Actually, that sounds interesting.
Fantastic. I'll get the cards.
My Skillian 5's a bit rusty. You'll be easy on the rookie, right?
Of course, Commander. It's all friendly.
Yeah, right.
Be gentle on the rookie. I can't believe we fell for that.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay, so far I made it.
Where are you at? The city yet?
Commander, you've
Yeah.
received a new message at your
Yeah.
private terminal.
Yeah, made it. And killed the guy guarding the Erd tree. What was his name?
Morgoth?
Yeah, Marga. Again. How many times have I killed that guy now?
That's
like
a
3?
different guy. There's Morgit and then there's Morgoth.
Oh, really?
3, yeah.
Because he looked the same, except he had a cooler sword.
Yeah.
The rainbow sword?
Mm-hmm.
I want it.
You can get it if you use a soul or whatever.
On a... Or when I talk to the fingers or whatever?
No, like if you turn around when you go to round table, there's a lady there.
Okay, I'll have to look. Because I got his rune arc already. Because I've got 4 rune... Or not runes, 4 pieces of the Elden Ring or whatever. Because I got the... Yeah, I got the Raya Lucaria one, the Moon Queen person. I got Radahans. Got... the Dragon Arm guy.
Ricard?
Whichever guy was in Stormville Castle.
Oh.
I'm receiving
Godfrey.
quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also run searches for reports on Archangel. The various mercenary groups appear to believe that he is dead.
Works for me.
Margaret.
Take this shit to Arya.
Come on, let me in.
What are you playing today?
Mass Effect.
Mass Effect?
Mm-hmm.
Which one?
2.
2?
Mm-hmm.
What do you need?
How's that?
This data pad
All
was
right.
on one of the mercs that was after Archangel.
Right.
They were coming for you next.
Super good.
Let me see.
It is a very good game. My favorite.
Interesting.
I'm almost done.
Would someone like to tell me how this information
Rennie's
slipped
quest,
the
or
net?
what the hell is your name?
I'll
Rannie's,
look into
yeah.
Thanks for the heads up, Shepard.
I just have
Looks
to
like I'll
defeat,
have to do a little cleaning in my organization.
the spider thing with all the stars, like with all the legs.
Estelle?
I don't know his name.
Thanks. Maybe I'll come back later.
You do that.
But he's underground. You have to take the coffin to get there.
Yeah, it's Estelle.
Arya has a job she needs doing. You up for
Where
some
do you
work?
find
That depends
stuff
on what
to
Arya has
upgrade
in
your
mind.
ashes
Arya's
or your
gotten
spirit
word
calling
that some blood-packed
stuff?
mercs plan
Just
to
around.
kill an old acquaintance of hers. A
Like
Krogan
underground,
named
or
Patriarch. She'd like you to keep
think
that
it's
from
mostly
happening.
in dungeons, yeah.
What's the Blood Pack's problem with Patriarch?
If you've
'Cause
met
I need
Patriarch, you know.
to upgrade
he can't keep
my
his damn mouth shut.
mimic or
Some
whatever.
people don't appreciate his
Yeah.
stories, especially when he
Yeah.
dips into non-fiction.
What's Arya's interest in protecting him?
Patriarch was
And
one of her
my guy looks
deadliest
cool
enemies
now because
back
I
in
got
the old
Rada
days.
Han's armor.
Now she keeps what's left of
Radon?
him around as a trophy.
Same
As long
thing.
as he lives, he's a perfect example of
Radon.
what happens when you
Yeah.
go up
Radon.
against Arya.
Why come to me? Arya's usual muscle not up for the
Except
job?
I need a
Because
new
Arya
katana.
said so. What other reason do you need?
People like Arya don't do things without a damn good reason.
No.
I want to hear it.
Fine, but I didn't tell you this. Got me? If it gets
Never.
out that Arya's protecting Patriarch, well, that can look like a weakness. And some people might want to exploit that. You're not on her payroll, so you helping Patriarch just seems like a random act of kindness.
I'll look into it.
Good.
What's
Patriarch's
the-
downstairs, likely surrounded by his fans. Get him into hiding
use
until the
the-
mercs move on. Come back here when it's done. and you'll
What the hell's
get
it
your
called?
due.
I'll be back when the job is done.
Great
luck.
Rune. What Great Rune do you use?
I usually used just for cards.
The cards.
You probably haven't beat him yet. He's a giant snake guy.
Commander Shepard? Is that
Because
you?
I'm either gonna use
I'd heard you were dead. I'm
Radon's
Helena
or
Blake.
Margaret.
We met a few years ago. I
Yeah, I
don't
usually use
expect
for
you to
cards.
remember. You
Wait,
removed two
no.
criminal warlords from
Whichever one
power
gives you this
and
health.
persuaded me to retire.
That's Margot's.
I'll
Greatly
never
raises
forget it.
maximum HP.
Yeah, use that one then.
What brings you to Omega?
What brings anyone to Omega?
Margot.
Opportunity, success, failure, all of the above.
Oh no, I use the one that gives
find this
a
place
bonus to
suits
all
me.
the stats.
I can bring it a certain air of civility.
The
I
bonus to all of them?
suppose.
That's the first
And
one.
now you're on
Yeah.
Omega. One's a criminal, always a criminal, eh?
Oh no, Commander. I retired. I know better than to go back on my word with you.
So when it
You
gives bonus to all
convinced me
stats, does
turn
that give
my
bonus
life
to like
around.
armor
I'm
resistance
a
2 and
social
stuff?
worker now.
I think
believe it
so.
or not.
That seems like a
And then
hopeless
it's
job
also-
in a place like this.
Health, stamina,
Quite the opposite,
FP.
actually. This place needs it more than most. Doing the good work
Like
in a
every
place like
stat a
this
little bit?
requires
Yeah.
that one understand how things truly work, which makes me uniquely qualified.
That's
I've
more
got
noble
like
than I expected.
Noble?
8, 9,
It's
10,
just that someone
11
came along
vials
a few years
or
ago
whatever, or
and made me
flasks.
see the error of my ways. You convinced me
I've got 11
that I
flasks
could use
in
my
total now.
contacts and skills for things other than smuggling and exploitation. I thank you for that.
Well, I'm glad to hear you're keeping out of trouble.
Thank you.
And now I'm just
This is all
looking
to your
to
credit,
upgrade my
Commander.
ashes, and then
I have to go.
Of course.
beat
You
the
must have
video
more
game?
important things.
yeah, then I'm gonna try beating. What the hell is her name now? Ronnie's quest or Rannie's?
Yeah.
I can upgrade my ashes because I just
Shit,
need
so
a
I'm just gonna add
4
string.
and
I
a
can't do
7,
shit.
and then I have all
Your
of
shit.
like a level 4 and 7.